Hey everybody, Mark here for the Highways and Hedges Monday School Class Wednesday series of Biblical Families. I hope you are enjoying the series. And for today's message, I want you to turn to Proverbs chapter 14, verse 1 as we cover mothers. The mother's role in the family. It says here, every wise woman buildeth her house, but the foolish plucketh it down with her hands. What I want you to understand is God sees the mother role in the family as the most important role. Why? Because she is a guarder of the home, as well as a teacher and an inspiration to her children. We see in the Bible where it says children are like arrows. Of basically, you're pulling them out of your quiver and you're pointing them. Where are you pointing them to? Well, the mother has a massive role in this, as she is a keeper of the home during their formative years, from birth until basically kindergarten, until the kids go off into school. The mother should be home with the children 24 hours a day. It's a thankless job. The world sees it as a job that is not very, not very high ranking. They wouldn't see that as, wow, I really want to do that as my career. But God sees it different. They are home with children 24 hours a day, teaching them, guiding them, helping them spiritually. She's up early. She's up late with the children because, as we know, as we covered last week, the fathers in the home should be out at work. They are out making money. They are out providing for their family. But even more important than that, even more important than physically providing, is spiritually providing, and that is the mother's role. It's an incredible task that God has given to mothers. You know what? To set the early example during the formative years of their children's lives, spiritually and financially and work ethic and diligence and cleaning and doing the daily tasks that need done in order for life to continue on. These are all things that the mother is responsible for. It's a thankless job. It's a job that involves you never get sick days. You never get time off. You are always there teaching your children. Now, of course, once they go off to school, that role changes. I've heard many Christian people say, oh, well, a mother should always be in the home all the time. With children, yes. With no children, she can go out and provide for her household. We'll see that in the book of Proverbs. I want you to turn to Proverbs 31 here as I'm talking. But with no children in the home, now her responsibilities have changed. Now she can go out and make an income and help the family that way, but yet still be available for her children when they are out of school. But during those formative years, it is so important that the children have a formative role model in the home consistently that they can watch, and she can help them pray and read their Bible and learn how to, and teach them Bible stories and teach them about the grace that God gives us. If you're watching the Monday series on Mondays, I just wrapped up a series on grace. They get all that from mom. Why? Because dad is gone. Dad is out working. And then dad comes home and then he has his role. But for mothers, it's so important that she has that immediate impact during the formative years. Look at Proverbs 31. I want you to read, we're going to start in verse 10. It says, who can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far above rubies. God says a virtuous woman, and this would include mothers, her price is far above rubies. That's why I said it is the most important role in the home to God, because her price is so exorbitant. No time off, no PTO, no sick days. just constant care and guidance of her arrows of her children. Look at verses 13 through 16. She seeketh wool and flax and worketh willingly with her hands. That means she makes the most of what she finds. Verse 14, she is like the merchant ship. She bringeth her food from afar, making sure that she is providing. Verse 15, she riseth also while it is yet night and giveth meat to her household and a portion to her maidens. That means she is the chef. She is the cook. She is the provider of the meat, not only for her husband, who has been working all day, but for her children who need that provision, as well as anyone else in the home. Look down at verse 19, 20, and 22. It says, she layeth her hands to the spindle, and her hands hold the distaff. That means if the kids are napping, the mom's role is not done. There's still work that needs to be done in the home. Verse 20, she stretches out her hand to the poor. Yea, she reaches forth her hands to the needy. She's teaching her children the love of God by impressing upon them the need to help other people. Verse 22, she maketh herself coverings of tapestry. Her clothing is silk and purple. Purple in the Bible is a sign of kings and royalty. That is how we should look at the mother role. It's so important. Don't let society tear down what God has built up. Moms, thank you for what you do. We appreciate it. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. If you did, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, share this channel with other folks. I'd love to see y'all back. Till we talk again.